Welcome to another day in the life of a stylist. This is your girl Tasha P. Styles. We will not be long tonight, y'all. I woke up yesterday with a sore throat so bad. I got up this morning, it was hurting, and I was like, man, I got strep throat. No, I have allergies. I don't know what that was, but anyway, I had to go get me some Zyrtec, and I just need to go get in the bed. But today I want to talk about things like today. What if today was a salon work day? What you do? How you balance your money? How you do your finances? It's super important, right? Because things happen. People bring us germs. We touch stuff. We just go out and do all kinds of stuff, and germs come back to us, especially if you have kids. So today I just want to talk a little bit about preparing for your future, I guess would be a good way to talk about that. So when I first started, whatever years ago, I used to spend my money as soon as I got it. And not because I wanted to, but because I had to. Like, I needed toilet tissue, or I needed to buy supplies, or I needed to do this and I needed to do that. And I used to say stuff like, well, I got clients tomorrow, and it's okay, I'll just make that money back tomorrow. That is a hustler's mindset. It's really hard for us to count money that we haven't had yet. It's really hard for us to just be like, yeah, because what if they don't come? What if they sick too? What if you sick and you can't go? What if they just no call, no show? It's so many what ifs in this industry. If you are not a believer, I don't know how you make it in this industry. I don't know who you talk to about your problems, but I have to pray. This is definitely an industry that will build your faith up. I started figuring out I didn't like living like that. My daughter used to call me a lot and be like, Mommy, can you go by the store? Mommy, can you go by the store? And I had to tell her once, no, I can't. What did I do? I started paying myself on Saturdays. It didn't matter if it was $100, $200. It didn't really matter how much you paid yourself. You just needed to not spend your money. So therefore, when the next week come, you're not broke. So if you pay yourself weekly, every 2 weeks, whatever you do, you need to not do it daily. Don't cash out daily. If you have a 9 to 5 and they give you the option to pay yourself daily, I didn't know jobs did this, but they do. Don't do that. You will always be broke. The moral is the goal, the end goal, not the moral. The end goal is to not be broke, y'all. And not to live paycheck to paycheck, but it does take sacrifice. So what did I do? I had to sacrifice. I had to go without little things that I may want to do. I might have had to go get a little bit of grocery that I knew would pack. Like, may have to go get some hot dogs and some noodles and some hamburger helper, something like that, that I knew would last me, so that I can let my money stack up, so that I can get a paycheck to myself. Excuse me. So say that you made $600. You don't want to spend $600 that week. If you started working Tuesday and by Saturday you made $600, if you have to spend that $600 on Saturday, you are living paycheck to paycheck. So I was able to train myself. I had to go without. I had to sacrifice. So nowadays, because clients get sick, clients no call, no show, things happen. We get sick. Things happen. So now you have to have a reserve. I was taught by my old pastor to always have at least $100 in your purse at all times for security, for emergencies, but to have, which I'm working on this savings account part, but at least have a couple of months saved up, so that if something went down, you good for a few months. If you lose your job, or if you got sick, or something happens, you good for a few months. I think Dave Ramsey might teach that method too. I'm not really sure, but it's good. But let's start out with $500 in our savings account. If you're a homeowner, it probably need to be a little bit more than that, because house emergencies be real emergencies. But don't let that stop you from saving. Try not to spend all your money at one time. I'm having to go in the house. I had to leave my other job early because I just was not feeling good. My throat, the drainage. But Thank God, right at this moment, all my bills are paid. Just went to go drop off the last check that I needed to pay. So I can afford to take this day off. I don't like to be off. I don't like to be at home. I like to be out making my money because it's things I like to do. But the moral of this is, let's work on saving. Let's work on being stewards, good stewards of our money. Let's not spend every day that you get it. Let's work on saving money. If you made $200 today, save 10%. That'll be $20 for y'all that don't have quick math. Just try saving. So I have been doing a bit of a challenge my own self this year. I've been saving all my $5 bills, which is crazy work because I ain't never been paid this much in cash in $5 bills. I had somebody pay me $120 one time, and 20 of it was in $5 bills. I was like, oh, that's crazy. But yes, no, I'm saving my $5 bills. Tell me, what do y'all do to try to save money? Like, it doesn't matter what industry you're in. This is for everybody. What are some tips and tricks that you do to save money? And if you are in this industry, barber, cos, aesthetics, nails, makeup artist, whatever, if you're doing some kind of entrepreneurship, how do you save money? Because it's real easy to say, I made $2,000 today. Let me go buy that Coach purse I've been looking at. But I'm going to go in here and lay in my bed because I do have to go to the salon tomorrow. So I just wanted to encourage y'all to save money. If you want to join me, you can do the last half of the last few months, because believe it or not, we're finna be halfway through July. Do the last part of the month saving your $5 bills and see how much you come up with. I'm excited to share with y'all how much I saved with my $5 bills, but I am exhausted. My throat hurt. It burns when I swallow a little bit. So I'm gonna go get in my bed. But I didn't want to miss another episode of A Day in the Life of a Stylist. So y'all be blessed. I'm ready to start getting my special guest on here. So I just gotta get time together to work with the people that I have in mind to get on here and talk with y'all and give y'all some insight and some suggestions and just a glimpse into our life. All right, y'all. Be blessed.